Hi guys! I'm Katie and this is John and welcome back to my channel. So you guys noticed that we're actually in Baguio. We're spending our New Year's Eve here with John's family. But for this particular video, we want to talk more about how to jump into 2019 with a bang. Don't be scared of having big goals. After all, you have a whole year to achieve it. So my advice is turn your small resolutions into big goals. For example, let's say you want to start exercising. So that can be a good New Year's resolution, right? But if you turn that into, let me have a goal to complete a whole marathon by the end of the year, that is a big goal that you're sure to achieve by exercising and training your body every day. Now, having a big goal is a good way for you to keep your motivation on the things that you want to improve in your life. To make your big goal much more impactful, make sure to partner it with a big why. Now, my advice is to make sure that your big why is something that is beyond yourself. Something that will urge you to really push forward because you know that you're doing it for a bigger purpose. Tip number 2 is be flexible. Just like our experience in Carabao Island, where we were expecting something different, right?
That's right. The salesperson told us that it was like Boracay before it became Boracay. So imagining, palm trees,
yes,
beaches, no resorts, whatever.
Yeah.
So that was sort of my expectation, just laying down on the beach.
Yeah. And when we got there, there was no beach.
None at all.
Just ragged rocks and cliffs.
Sharp edges, a lot of sharp edges. And we were with 2 kids and Katie's folks who are senior citizens. So that was kind of a challenge for us, right?
Yes, it was. So we went there, we were disappointed, but we needed to be flexible and figure out how to make the most of that particular situation.
Mommy, this actually is broken. Look at that. It's broken.
So tip number 3 is to actually focus on the good things.
Yes. So when things don't go your way, it's normally easier for us to complain and to grumble.
That's right.
But if you just try to focus more on the good things, like for example, in our stay in Carabao Island, what was the good thing when you went there?
I think it was the food.
Oh.
So they served a lot of shrimps, which were actually caught in the wild, right? It tasted so much more fresh.
Yeah. For me, the good thing was really experiencing something new. Because when we decided to go to Carabao Island, it was more of because we wanted to try something different. And so when we went there, I wasn't really into cliff jumping, right? And I really didn't want to do it at first. I really didn't want to do it. But since we were there, I realized that, well, we're here and this is what this place is all about. So I might as well just take it in and try it out.
Yep.
So I think it ended up to be a really good experience, something new, something exhilarating. And in the end, I look back and there's nothing to regret really. is to trust God.
I think it's one of your more important tips. You know, it's kind of changes your perspective.
Yes.
Whenever you're in a situation that you didn't plan for or didn't expect, if you have that sort of mindset that, you know, God put you in there for a reason, it changes your perspective, and, you know, kind of helped us go through one of the previous tips we gave, which is, you know, find the good things.
Yes, finding the good things. So, trusting God really is important because there are a lot of things you can't control, right?
That's right.
And there are also some things that you may be afraid of. But sometimes you just need to trust God and know that whatever happens, He'll be on your side, helping you out, and everything is going to happen for your good. Before I took the jump, when I was just about to, that's the thought in my mind really. Because I was scared, like I was freaking out. But I just decided that, you know, there's a purpose why I'm here, and since this is what this place is about, I should do it. And I just closed my eyes and said, I trust you, Lord, you put me here for a reason, I'm gonna do it. And then I jumped. And after, though I had, you know, fears, but when I just surrendered and trusted that everything is gonna be okay, the whole experience was amazing. So it was a different type of high, and when you just complete it, you feel really accomplished.
So last but definitely not the least is to just take the jump, go for it, take the leap.
Yes. So sometimes we plan so many things, but we fail to even start it. So I think one of the things that I remember is really motion before emotion. So sometimes you have so many emotions and you feel like I don't know if I'm gonna do this, but just trust God and take the leap, because you know that whatever happens, you take that leap, you won't regret it. Summary, our 5 tips is
I'm taking the leap.
You're taking the leap. So first tip is you need to have big goals. Big goals, and you need to partner it with a big why. Right? Next tip is to be flexible. So if you have a big why, you can be flexible, because whatever happens, whatever you planned initially, you can actually deviate from that plan and just make sure it's connected to your big why. Next, number 3 is focus on the good things, so that no matter what happens, no matter what challenges, problems, obstacles, you find ways to actually really take in the most out of that certain situation. Next is trust God. You need to trust God that whatever happens, wherever you are, you're there for a reason, and it's really something that's for you, whether it is to learn something from it, right? Or to actually build your character, to reveal something to you that will actually help you out later on. And finally, make sure you take that leap. Don't just say you're gonna do it, right? And start it now. So with that, I'd like to end this vlog by saying thank you for watching the videos, and hope you continue to do so. One of my big goals is
Faith goals.
yes, it's actually one of my faith goals, to start a YouTube channel that can help people who I know, who I love, and who I would get to know, to really be more inspired. with that, I'll be signing off and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
If I was so long, we did the cover is. Happy New Year, guys!
Look here, the camera.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Year, everybody!